Embark on a historical journey through the annals of ancient Israel, Judah, and Judea, as we delve into the transformative period before the establishment of monarchy in the region. Prior to the ascendancy of kings, the land was intricately partitioned among 12 semi-autonomous Hebrew tribes, each governed by a singular figure known as a judge. This epic, chronicled in the book of Genesis, saw these judges assuming leadership roles during times of conflict and war. The narrative unfolds with the Hebrews, having endured enslavement in Egypt, boldly invading the Levant. Their campaign witnessed the destruction of numerous Canaanite city-states and populations, a practice gradually abandoned as they journeyed north along the coastal expanse. Spanning from the 14th through 11th centuries BC, the era of judges witnessed the Hebrew tribes navigating alliances and tributary relationships with the Moabites, Canaanites, Medians, Ammonites, and Philistines. Notably, the Philistines held a technological edge over Israel, boasting iron weaponry and chariots. Meanwhile, in the north, the long-standing adversaries in Damascus posed challenges, as their language, Aramaic, eventually supplanted Hebrew in the Levant, becoming the dominant spoken language in the Near East by the 1st century. Before a monarchy took root in Israel, the territory was divided among 12 semi-autonomous Hebrew tribes, each led by a single authority referred to as a judge. In times of conflict and war, these judges would emerge as leaders, a role often depicted in the book of Genesis. The Hebrews, having experienced enslavement in Egypt, subsequently invaded the Levant. There, they annihilated several Canaanite city-states and populations, gradually abandoning this practice as they moved north along the coast. The era of judges spanned approximately from the 14th through 11th centuries BC. Throughout these centuries, the Hebrew tribes would, at various times, become vassals or tributaries of the Moabites, Canaanites, Medians, Ammonites, or Philistines. Notably, the Philistines held a technological advantage over Israel due to their possession of iron weaponry and chariots. In the north, the army and kings of Damascus posed as long-standing adversaries. Their language, Aramaic, would later replace Hebrew in the Levant around the 6th century BC, eventually becoming the dominant spoken language in the Near East by the 1st century. Growing weary of being led by judges, the people expressed a desire for a permanent king. The last judge, Samuel, anointed Saul as the first king of a united kingdom of Israel. David, initially favored by Saul but forced to flee after becoming popular for defeating the Philistine Goliath, eventually returned with a band of international warriors known as his mighty men. Conquering first the south, he established Jerusalem as his capital, then moved north to defeat Saul's son, Ishbosheth. David's 40-year reign involved continuous warfare against Canaanite city-states within and around Israel's borders. His son Solomon succeeded him, renowned for wealth and wisdom. After Solomon's death, the 10 northern tribes rebelled, establishing Samaria as their capital, while Judah in the south remained loyal to Solomon's son, Rehoboam. Jeroboam, king of Israel, had fled to Egypt during Solomon's reign, gaining protection from Pharaoh Shoshenq. The northern tribes, discontent with Solomon's extravagance, welcomed Jeroboam as a liberator. Egyptian influence over Judah ended when King Asa of Judah defeated an Egyptian army. The tumultuous relationship between the divided kingdoms persisted until the Syrian conquest of Israel brought an end to the northern kingdom. Hosea, Israel's last king, stopped paying tribute to the Assyrian Empire, believing that Egypt would support him. However, after a 3-year siege, Assyria conquered Samaria, deporting the survivors of the 10 tribes to distant areas of the Assyrian Empire. The fate of these tribes remains unknown. In Judah, Zedekiah, the last king, rebelled against the Babylonians, leading to the siege and conquest of Jerusalem by Nebuchadnezzar II. The Babylonians disestablished the state of Judah, taking many captives to Babylon. Under the Persian Empire, Babylonian captives were allowed to return with some autonomy. The Maccabean revolt against the Seleucid Empire in the 2nd century BC led to the establishment of another Jewish state in the Levant. In 69 BC, Pompey Magnus sacked Jerusalem, making Judea an official client state of the Roman Empire in 37 BC. Herod the Great, appointed king of the Jews by the Roman Senate, reconstructed the temple in Jerusalem but faced unpopularity and foreigner status. After Herod's death, his kingdom was partitioned between his 3 sons and sister. Following the death of his grandson Herod Agrippa in 44 BC, Rome absorbed Judea into the empire, making it a full province in 6 AD. In 70 AD, following a rebellion, the Romans sacked Jerusalem, destroying the temple and dispersing or enslaving Hebrew leaders, elites, and nobles. In 132 AD, the remaining Jews, led by Bar Kokhba, rebelled against Hadrian and were defeated. As punishment, Hadrian exiled more Jews and forbade them from living in their capital. This encapsulates a brief history of ancient Israel, Judah, Judea, and the period of Judges. If you enjoyed this summary, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. Your support on Patreon is also appreciated. Thanks to all patrons and subscribers for making this channel possible. The rich tapestry of ancient Israel, Judah, and Judea unfolds through the pages of history, culminating in a poignant journey through the Maccabean revolt, Pompey Magnus' incursion, and the subsequent era of Roman dominance. The resilient spirit of the Jewish people manifested in the establishment of another state during the 2nd century BC, a testament to their unwavering determination. However, the shifting tides of power brought forth a new chapter marked by Pompey Magnus' sack of Jerusalem in 69 BC, signaling the onset of Roman influence. This period of Roman dominion reached its zenith with the formal establishment of Judea as a full Roman province in 6 AD. The annals of this era are stained with the ashes of Jerusalem, its temple razed, and Hebrew leaders either dispersed or enslaved following a rebellion in 70 AD. The echoes of resistance persisted, as evidenced by Bar Kokhba's rebellion in 132 AD against Hadrian. Unfortunately, this rebellion met a bitter end, leading to further Jewish exile and stringent prohibitions against residing in their capital. This chapter, albeit one of adversity, encapsulates a condensed yet compelling history of ancient Israel, Judah, and Judea, with a poignant focus on the pivotal period of Judges. If this condensed historical journey has piqued your interest, we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments section. Your engagement, along with likes, subscriptions, and notifications, fuels our commitment to bringing you more captivating content. Moreover, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to all patrons and subscribers whose unwavering support has made this channel possible. As we continue to explore the depths of history, your involvement remains the cornerstone of our shared journey.